All right, what's up, everybody? These videos are frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. My political videos, because as I've said before, I only speak facts. I do research for all my videos. I leave links in the description to back up everything I say. But people like me who speak facts and are educated on issues don't really get much play these days because, as the expression goes, a lie is already halfway around the world before the truth gets its shoes on. And people don't like real information because they like that easy shit that's easy to digest, easy to understand for you people. And I say you people, when I say you people, I mean the average American. The average American is not very educated. I live in America. I've been in America my whole life. I went to public schools and all that. I'm not living in like some ivory tower above it all. It feels like that sometimes because I put a lot of self education in, a lot of ton of work in, like an unbelievable amount of work, and in terms of like educating myself. Because I could tell from when I was a child that I wasn't being fed real information in school, so I decided to, seek out information independently by reading encyclopedias as a 4 year old for fun, things like that, reading medical encyclopedias and yeah, I mean, if it sounds like I'm flexing, like I'm saying I'm really smart, yeah, I am. I'm not humble about that or any of my abilities because I can back it up. I know I'm smart, and but the average American just doesn't seem very bright. I know that because I see so many Americans, and we used to have this little expression: the internet isn't real life. It kind of is now. As millennials and Gen Z get older, and we become, the dominant, subsection of this society, which we already are. There's more millennials. There's 70 million of us. Like we could swing an election by ourselves if we all voted. But I can understand the cynicism of not voting, but it's still stupid because I've gone over a lot of expressions. Here's a third. You may not care about politics. Politics cares about you. There's always going to be some right wing asshole out there voting to screw you, and some left wing asshole voting against their own interests and your own interests. You got to vote for your own interests and be smart about what you're voting for. But so we're gonna go over a few things. Anyway, I was the whole real life isn't the internet thing. I've seen so much vitriol and hate towards immigrants these days. It just pisses me off because it makes no fucking sense. An immigrant has never caused me any harm. Just like I don't hate women because a woman has never caused me any harm in my life. An immigrant has never caused me any harm in my life. You know all the people that have caused me harm in my life? These are fucking men, American men. But when are we gonna focus on that problem? You don't talk about all these external problems. It's fucking immigrants. No, immigrants keep our economy strong and keep our society going. Do you people have any idea how much they contribute to our economy, especially in a state like California, that where they can't even like take out Medicare and Medicaid benefits? You people are so stupid, cruel, and evil. We're gonna go over a few things in this video. I guess I'm gonna back it all up with facts. Trump killed an app. I think it's called CDP1 or something like that. He killed the app where JD Vance went around lying, calling it an illegal immigration app. It was literally the opposite of that. It allowed you to get an asylum appointment to seek asylum in the United States, which everybody has a right to do. That's international law, so you can seek asylum. And like if you're under threat of like violence or imminent death, things like that. Lots of people are because they're coming from South America and other parts of North America, like Mexico. But so he killed that app. There's 200,000 people waiting at the border right now for their asylum appointment, and a lot of those people are women. And you know what's going to happen to these women that are at their most vulnerable point right now? There's coyotes around, not like the animal, like the people that like take money to transport human beings. There's that could transport them into sex slavery. I see. I'm guessing my video is gonna be age restricted or blocked now because I said a word like that. Like we have to censor ourselves. We can't even talk about real issues. I'm not censoring myself, but they could be sold into sex trafficking and all kinds of exploitation or just general violence. That's the way men are. They look for women to terrorize. This whole thing is rooted in like fear. Like they passed the Lake and Riley Act, which is fucking bullshit. Don't get me wrong. I'm mad that girl got killed. That's an American citizen. I'm mad when any American citizen gets killed. Why do we get mad about school shootings like this? But if one immigrant kills a girl, we pass a law saying that they don't even get due process anymore. Even if you're accused of committing a crime, you can be deported or detained indefinitely. People, of course, people don't even read these bills. There were 29 migrant murders last year. I'm talking migrants coming into the country killing Americans. 29. You telling me that's some kind of social crisis, moral crisis? No, it's fucking not. You're just falling for propaganda, you idiots. I saw a guy leave a comment yesterday saying, you don't find it a problem that we give these immigrants all this power over our food supply, meaning like he calls it power, where you could be threatened with deportation or having ICE called on you if you get a little too uppity at work. You want a day off or a little more benefits or a little more pay. But then you can have ICE called on you, and this guy calls that power. No, they're not in power. They're being exploited just like you, dumbass. An immigrant is a lot closer to the average American worker than anybody else. You're just like them. You're just a slave in this system, just like everybody else. Power. And here's the last part of this video. We're going to end on this. The only way to get out of this fucking situation, your shitty situation at work or whatever, you could deport every immigrant tomorrow. It's not going to make your work situation good. It's going to make it better. It's going to make it worse. Way worse. And because you just have to work longer hours, or you probably get less pay. And here's the only way. Like, the Americans really believe that you're going to go out and like pick oranges and shit, and fish for tilapia and bullshit like that when you deport all these immigrants. So you're not going to do that. And like they're just gonna find another way. It's just gonna be another. They're gonna say we deport all the immigrants. Then they'll just come up with a new immigrant system to bring them right back. I've seen this story before. It happened down in Florida. Can't remember the city. I'm pretty sure it was Florida. They deported all the illegal immigrants, and all the farms and shit had to shut down. They were begging for these people back because the Americans ain't gonna do that fucking work for what these immigrants are working at. That's not power. They're being exploited, just like you would work. And we're gonna end the video on this. The only way for American workers to get out of this hole is to unionize. The only way. In 1983, 36.7% of workers were in a union. And in 2011, it's declined to 32.5%. Let's just read the all the union statistics from the Bureau of Labor. Union membership rate, the rate of wage and salaried workers who were members of unions was 10% in 2020. Excuse me, I just read that wrong. It wasn't, it declined 30% I don't know what Google is telling me here. It said since that time, this rate at 6.1% in 2023 is generally trended down. Public sector union membership, public sector membership rates show little net change because they're smart. They're government workers. We're talking about the private sector is 6%. That's nuts. That's insanely low. Okay, let's read this and we'll end the video. The unions in 2023, the percent of wage and salary workers who were members of unions was 10% in 2023, little change from the previous year. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported today. The number of wage and salary workers belonging to unions at 14.4 million also showed little movement over the last year. In 1983, the first year for which comparable data are available, the union membership rate was 20.1%, and the 20.1%, and there were 17.7 million union workers. These data on union membership are collected as part of the current population survey, CPS, a monthly sample survey of 60,000 eligible households that obtains information on employment and unemployment among the nation's civilian, non-institutional population age 16 and over. Oh, I hate reading. It feels like it's never going to end. For further information, see the technical notes in this news release. Okay, we're going to read the stats from 2023. We're going to end the video. Union membership rate of public sector workers, this government, public, was 32.5%, continued to be more than 5 times the average for the rate of private sector workers. You wonder why you're being abused at work, stupid? Just look to public sector workers who have all the benefits they want. And what is wrong with Americans? Like, the problem isn't immigrants, stupid. Look inward, dumbass. Look at your boss. So I'm frustrated making these videos. I'm giving you all this real information that can fix your life. You people will still hate immigrants. You just don't want to do the hard work. You just want that easy shit. Without any dumbass kicking everybody out of the country. So stupid. The highest unionization rates were among workers in education, training, and library occupations, 32.7%, and protective service occupations, 31.9%. Men continue to have the highest union membership at 10.5 to women's 9.5. That's kind of surprising. Black workers remain more likely to be union members than white, Asian, or Hispanic workers. Non-union work, you wonder why so many poor white assholes? Join a union, motherfucker. Non-union workers had median weekly earnings that were 86% of earnings for workers who were union members, 1,090 versus 1,263. That's a massive difference. That is a massive difference. 200 more a week. You can do more with 200 more bucks a week. You're not going to get that when they kick all the immigrants out. Your food prices and shit are going to go up. You have less spending money, dumbass. Anyways, among states, Hawaii and New York had the highest union membership, 24.1% and 20.6% respectively, while South Carolina and North Carolina the lowest, 2%. Bro, one of those states have in common. They're shitty, southern, poor-ass states. But hey, keep hating immigrants. Don't join the union. Keep sucking up that propaganda, drinking that dumb juice. You're born poor, you're going to die poor. I mean, you people just do not get it. Okay, keep hating immigrants. Your life's still going to suck ass.